Hello everybody, welcome back to another pastel video, and it has been a while since I have done any of my animal work and certainly any of my horses, and I love doing horses. I've done some really beautiful big pieces with horses, so I thought I'd do something similar today. This, what you can see on the board at the moment, this is a piece of council made tents, so it's non-sanded paper in grey, and what I've done is I don't have it on the table. No, I don't. I've used some water-based lino printing ink and a piece of card, just a little square that I cut, and I just put some ink on one of my plates, and then I just used the card to spread it on the paper to create the foundation shape of what we're working with today. So I really like this looseness that I've got with the shape of the horse and all the beautiful marks with the ink. So I'm going to try and keep as much of that as possible and just try and focus on light and dark and colour. So I want it to be light coming from this direction onto the hair and the face, and then darker behind so it brings it out, which means a lot of this section of the neck and the torso at the bottom, at the front here, will be in mid-tones because it won't be in full shadow, but it will be not fully lit. Then we'll have well, there is shadow obviously caused by the face and neck, and then obviously because the light is coming here, it's going to catch the carve of the rest of the barrel of the body and the butt. So that's kind of what we're going to do. Let's see how this works. I've also got some stencils. I want to do some stenciling over the top just to give it a bit of texture and a bit of fun. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is get some of my darks in, because I really want to kind of enhance that. So I've got some dark, I want some dark purples, I want some dark blues, and I don't want a bin lorry outside my window, but hey ho, we've got that anyway. So we're going to start with, and also the cat's now crying at me, I don't understand what's going on today. Right, so, and yes, I haven't done this in my normal well, because I just roughly slapped this on to give me shape and just have fun. I don't have a taped border on this piece, so we're just going to work with that as is. So I've taped it slightly differently to allow that. I do apologise for the racket going on in the background, because obviously I wasn't really planning on the bin being here at the same time, but never mind, these things tend to happen. I don't know why. Right, so we're going to get this purple in. This is the blue earth glass, so it's pretty soft. Some down, and then probably put some blue over the top and then blend it out so that we can get some nice coverage. So leave it like that. And blue. Right, that's better. Detail. So I can put my hands, and I'm just going to take some kitchen towel and I'm just going to rub a lot of this in. You'll see that a lot of it will just come away, but that's fine, because we'll be over the top of it anyway with some nice bolder colours and some dark colours. Now I just want to get this foundation off. That's where the dark bit is. Like that. There we go. Now, we'll start bringing better colours. So blue. And it kind of matches the blue ink. There's a cold coming on, which is not helping. There's some blue here, but at the same time, you probably want a little bit more of the purple on this side, I think. We'll see. So you can start to see those colours are coming in. While I'm at it, I'm gonna just add little blocks of colour here and there. And I want shadowing on my head, especially around eye. I'll probably use a darker colour anyway. The eye is still a bit damp with the ink, so I will be a little bit more careful with that. I do want to bring the nose forward a wee bit. Actually, I think I'm going to have to bring that down and round a bit more, but that's fine. That's the whole point of doing this, is so all I'm doing is going, right, where do I actually want stuff? So I want that to be, you just see that line that I'm drawing there, that's the curve. So I'm going to do that. So that's the curve of the face, which is a bit better. Yeah, actually, I do want to bring this mouth down significantly more, I think, to here, actually. That's fine. So that brings the nose a bit more there. This just gives me along this line of the dark shadow, which is what I've already put in, so that's quite nice. So all I'm doing is I'm just going, right, where do I want blocks of colour? You know, this paper is not the best. Well, it is depending on what you're doing with it. But for, you know, for doing loads of layers, that is not what's going to happen. But at the same time, I actually don't want loads of layers. So my focus is to basically get in colours, get in shapes. That I want. So it's got an eye here, which actually I want to bring out and then go that way. Like that. There. So you can start to see that the shape's just forming a bit better than what my foundation layer was, which is fine. That's exactly what I want. Very blue fingers. I'm going to rub in some of this blue. Love getting my fingers dirty, which is always good. Like that. I really want quite a nice vibrant colour here. Bluey purple. But I don't want to go, I'm worried I might go too light. This might be too light, but actually I quite like this colour actually. So I want to use this to help carve the rest of the face out. So I'm just allowing this to go form shapes. So you have that shape there where it kind of curves curve and then along. I'm just trying to follow some of the shapes I've got here. Okay, so getting more of a shape on the face and the rump now, and the body. I really didn't want to come quite as far, and I may well bring some of this back in, but for now, just leave it. Just taking some of that up. Now, I do want to, when I'm doing this, I do want to make sure that I get some of this in the body and the shape. And I quite like maybe to get some into the muzzle here. There is a mid-colour. I don't really put the other nostril in, which is kind of annoying me now. But maybe a bit there, and then to help carve this eye up. I'm trying to give lines as well, just because I want to see where it's going. So like that, and maybe get some in to the neck. Definitely looking better. Conscious of this triangle, I'm trying to make sure I don't lose that. So you got this, but you've got this shadow for this. You want to the other eye here, but we don't really need the lighter colour for that, so where the light's hitting it. And then we've got the ears, which are obviously quite clear. Like that. Same with this one. Yeah, I need to really add some more reddy, purpley, bluey, pinky colours up here because I'm not happy with this. So. That's kind of nice. Look at a ready colour coming in. I don't mind if I'm going over this, and I'm going to be bringing some of that back in, so I'm not too fussed for the minute. That's kind of looking slightly better now to where we're going with that. do want to get some of this in as well. So some here, just around where the nostril is. And it also darkens down here because of the lips, so I need to put those back in. But it kind of comes, I want it to come up because that's the angle. Like that. I haven't really done much with this cheek yet. Most horses can have another indent, which is here. So we'll try that. And see if that works. How's it looking? Well, it's slowly starting to look like a horse, which is good, because that's kind of what we're aiming for. Right. I'll probably still want to make that darker up there. Yeah, I do have my really dark, it's not dark blue. No, it's black. I don't know what that's doing in there. There's my dark blues one. I think that's my dark blue. Yes. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. It's a bit more darker up there now. Now, switch the line. It's a bit smoother. Don't worry, we'll see what in a minute. Play with some of these stencils. Find the hairspray because I have absolutely no idea where I put it. I also want to brighten this bucket because I feel like like that. Yeah. Okay. A bit better. Blue shade, so this is a one up darker, and some trusty kitchen towel, pan pastel, yep, and a random stencil. Got letters as well, the alphabet, that might be fun. What do you think, guys? I've got icons, alphabet. What do we think? Icons or alphabet? Well, that's a hard one. Right, okay. I have absolutely no idea if we're in focus. There we go. There we go. Let's use the alphabet. Now, in theory, the fellow blue will be a lighter colour than what we've already got on there because I've made that significantly darker. So I'm just going to get some of that on the kitchen towel and I'm just going to stick it there. I don't know how this is going to work, or if it's even going to work, but that's the whole point. If you do this, let me see, might have to use a lighter colour. This might be a little too light, don't know. Oh no, actually, it's kind of not bad. You can kind of see it. Yeah, it's only about one of my sponge applicators. I had it on the bench and then it disappeared, and I suspect that the cat might well have stolen it and tried to eat it, because she has a habit of doing that, which is highly irritating. Yeah, the cat might have stolen that. So I think I might just have to pat it actually. It's just. Yeah, all I'm doing really is taking off the underlayer, which is a little irritating because that's not particularly helpful. I mean, this is only for now because I may well actually want to put more of these on later. So, here's some numbers. Well, I like to I really like blue. Just stick some icons on. I'm just looking for a little bit. Not the Eiffel Tower. Oh, the Eiffel Tower is an icon. Well, it didn't quite work, but it has given some interesting texture if nothing else. The paper's a tad crinkly now, but that's fine, because all it's doing is it's giving me some interesting shapes and depth. So some of this I'm just softening out and just losing an edge, because I just want to see some of that get a little bit more lost, so that's a bit softer. So we've got that coming in, and then our purple red on top of that, which is what we looked. looks good, actually. I like that. Do you want to bring some of this purple back in? Same there. And there. I can also quite like it here actually. So there. Want some of it in the hair? No, because it'll clash with that. Let's not do that. Right. Let's do the darker blue first. Go back to our letters. We do. There's our of course I left it over there, which isn't helpful. But you see the numbers and letters are coming through a lot more now. Let's bring that here, place it there, some more here. And you back up with a 2 and a 3. So a bit more, I think. Remember that part of the process of this is literally just having fun. We're looking at this and going, right, what have I got? What do I want to play with? You know, what can I achieve? What textures can I get in here that's going to look good together? What colours work? I was really planning on going that far down with these numbers, but actually, I kind of like it. Right, let's have a look. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? I want to do the lighter blue on the bottom half, I think. Right. Because this is such a vibrant blue. This is the Patho. No shades, it's just as is, and it is so vibrant. It's absolutely gorgeous. So you can see it there. So again, I want to line this up. Need more hands. And I also want this going off the edge of the paper. I'm not doing a massive amount, so if you wonder why it's so pale, it's because I don't want it loads. I want hints of it. I don't want it taking over from what we've got going on, because it's just there to add background texture. Slipped a little bit. There we go. Down here. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at that. Now, do want a couple of these little icons. And I don't want the whole sheet like I was doing earlier. I think what I might do is just one or two here and there, so there's an umbrella there, followed by plain, I think. And then we probably want a house there. And what else do we want? Coffee cup, speech bubble. And some on the other side. Now bear in mind I haven't done the mane yet, and that'll be going on top, so ooh, I got some musical notes and headphones. Let's do the headphones, and then musical notes there. There. Got a couple of these on the body as well. Question is, what should we go for? Go for the camera. And maybe a knife and fork. I mean, to be honest, we're going to be doing so much over the top, you probably won't even notice these, but I think they're quite cool. There. I picked up these stencils at Bernardo's shop, which is a charity shop, a charity for children. So, you know, they were a really good find, and actually I really like them. So, right, I really need to start bringing in some of our other colours. I want more of a neutral, kind of minty blue, I think, for this face. See, that looks quite light, but I think once we put the white on, this won't look so light. Because we're just going to carve that face. Do I want to go? I'm thinking what direction I want to go actually. Just want to make sure that I've got enough kind of contrast in colour to where I want it. Yeah, okay, probably could have gone a bit wider on that one. And then that there. Yeah, I like that. Bear in mind, this isn't the lightest colour yet. Well, I do think maybe I should have done this a bit darker, but I've got a nice dark colour I can do for that yet, so I'm not worried. Trying to go, right, where are the muscle shapes and where are the curves? And you can see that there's a kind of where the neck is turned and then it comes into the muscle. You can see the muscle on a horse kind of curves in like a V on both sides and down. And that's kind of like just helps define the muscles. Just kind of what you want, because the direction that you're pulling the pastel in helps give that curve and that definition, which is what you want. So a bit more of a better shape now as it's coming together. I do want a slightly darker blue-green. I'm wondering if this might be slightly better. Yeah, that's the grey. Perfect. Just kind of feel like I need to neutral out some of what's going on, because there is a lot going on in this horse. Isn't there, horse? And I'm just basically looking at shapes and patterns. What is where, you know, what colour, you know, look at the shape of each colour and go, well, you've got this colour here and it forms that shape, and then you've got that colour there and that forms that shape, and you're just then following those shapes. Well, I haven't done anything with this eye yet, and I do need to. But, so how are we looking on the camera? Not bad so far. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to bounce you. Yes, right. So, I need more of I need a slightly darker blue. Is this dark enough? That's the question. So I think that's going to be possibly too pale. Yeah, it's nice though, but it's going to be too pale for what we want. Or is it? No, it might not be actually. Well, let's try it and see. I'm kind of losing the curve of this neck, and I know why. So no, I haven't done any of the blue yet on ears, so we need to bring this grey in for this, I think. It's just a little too, needs to be slightly more neutral. Like that. And this is where I want to start getting some of this, the greyer undertone of the hair in. So I'm thinking, where do I want this mane to go? I just got distracted by your beautiful face. Sorry, mister. Like that. Anyway, back to this. Focus, girl. So the hair kind of curves. I want it to curve that way and out. Just got to be mindful of you know, it's supposed to be kind of blowing in the wind. It's supposed to have some movement. I want it to have some movement. I also don't want it looking like crazy horse syndrome going on, because yeah, that would be slightly awkward. That'll do. And my lighter colours will go on top of that, so I'm not too fussed for the minute. And then we want this dark bit, and then we want this light bit. So yeah, okay, his hair is looking slightly wild, but it's fine. Honest to God, you'll see. It'll all work out in the end, I hope. I have faith. I'm not sure in who, but I have faith. Right, I really want to add in a little bit more, like this beautiful pink. Oh, it's gorgeous pink. Let's add some of this in. I need to kind of lighten the bottom of the mouth here, where the light's catching it just. Pink's not really a colour I like to use very often, so, you know, but it's handy to bring a little bit of it in sometimes, just to kind of help accent some of the stuff that's going on, like that. I want this lighter, because I want the underside of this mouth to be slightly lighter. I also want to kind of lose it as well, so it kind of fades out what we call soft and hidden edges. Yeah, that's better. I want a little bit of pink into this hair as well, actually, and into this. So yeah, you can start to see where the light is, where the shadow is, where we're getting some interesting colours. This pink's amazing. It's totally not appropriate for this painting, but it's cool, so I'm going to stick with it, because I like it. Why not? Right, shall we start getting into the realms of some whites? Or should we actually go back to our very dark colours that we really need to reinforce? Let's go back to our darks we need to reinforce for a minute. Like that. Yeah, that should be darker here. I think I need to bring more of that in. And then I need to reshape this mouth area a wee bit, I think. Okay, that makes more sense. We've now got more of our dark back in the important areas anyway. So where this is, I want to bring this up a lot more to here. And then out that way. And I have no idea what that noise is, in case anyone's asking. Might be actually one of the roads teams trying to actually clear some of the muck. We've had quite a storm here, so okay, that's better. So I haven't got quite my light, and I've got a really nice turquoise here, absolute stunner. But I think it might be a little too much actually. Let's see. Oh yes, it's one of those ones, isn't it? Yes, it is. It is soft in certain places only. Oh, I love that colour. I know. I'm getting obsessed with colours. Right. Let's get the whites in, shall we? So, we want a bluey white, which is going to be not our lightest colour, because we've still got a way to go yet. Pretty sure I had, yeah, like that's bluey white. That actually... Ooh, you want a greeny white first, maybe? And then a greeny white on top, yeah. Right. So obviously I'm still working in directions. So round for the bum area. And then down. How are we looking? Kind of scary. It's like some sort of devil horse at the moment. That's fine. I'm just reinforcing that lightest area. And I'm just gonna, it's got like a weird broken edge on this one, so I just want to bring some of the mane down under this chin. I think that will look good. Now, I want to come in and do a Y there, because I want to point this down so that it's going in the right direction. And also, you want to follow that eye line there. Before you go up. And when it comes down, gets everywhere. You want it to come up there on the back of the nostril and in to the nostril, because that will help define that bit of nostril there. You just want to do that. We have got a little bit here. This is where the light's catching the end of the mouth here. It comes in and down, so we want to do that. And like that. So you've got the edge there. That there. And then above the other eye, this little patch of light just catching. Like that. And then here we've got bits that kind of go up as it heads towards the hairline, main line, hairline. I'm not actually sure what you want to call it really. Both? Mixture? I don't know. Right, now, kind of like a patch there, so we'll do that. And we have got sunlight coming here, where it's just catching from the back of the ear. So we're just going to add that in, and then obviously it catches the ear, curves round. Oh, slightly too far, but never mind. And the same here. I got this little bit there. This is just, where is the light catching? Well, these with ears, they move. So you end up with lots of different definitions of where the ear actually goes. I'm fairly happy with that, I think. Now, we've got a pretty extensive horse now. I think I want to curve this around a bit actually, because I think that's just too dramatic. It's a bit better. How does that look? Slightly less dramatic, I suppose. Yeah, it kind of looks slightly less dramatic. So this is where we've got to focus on this hair. It's a little wild, that's fine. You've got big strands with basically lots of smaller strands together. Yeah, I think I might just... It's a little wild, that hair, I think, but never mind. He's got wild hair, that's fine. Just making this up as I go at the moment, which is probably why it looks absolutely wild, but you know what? It's part of the fun, isn't it? Right, now I need to really work on this eye because it's bugging me. So I'm going to bring this in here. Is that better? Kind of. I think it's quite as good as I want it to be, but I will be adding, yeah, probably be adding some more. So the whole point of this is what sort of textures can I get in here and there? You know, where can I get some interest? And what can I do about it? So I want some of this purple that I had in earlier. I'm just putting in more fixed marks. Just showing where I want slightly more defined lines. This is just where I want my darker bits. I'm going with this, which is either really dark. Very looking. Yeah, okay. Now, we haven't done our whitest, bluest colour, which is this one. And you can see as soon as I put that on, the difference between that and the yellow white that we've already got on. with so many layers, it can be difficult to actually get this to stick. But hey ho. Provide a nice contrast. It's just little marks now that's going to make the difference. Yeah, little bits here and there. That's going to suddenly change this from one thing to something else. Well, that's definitely a crazy horse. But I want to bring back some of these stencils, I think. So, let's find my theme. I think we'll do the beautiful blue. I absolutely love this colour, and it's amazing. And line this up. Yeah, and our darker blue for up top. All the alarms are going off now. I feel like I need something a little bit more. I think I need some more. I think I've got some numbers on the bottom of this as well, actually. So, okay, maybe some numbers like there. Or on a Z, because you know, why not? That's quite fun. I think I still need a little bit more, so we'll go back to the lighter blue. Well, this should work. I say should. Who knows? I've actually tried it with running pastels over it. Maybe I should try that. Let's see, shall we? What do we got? We've got our favourite purple, which kind of works. I'm doing a 45 now. Yeah, I think it quite likes the surface because it's kind of digging out the pastel a wee bit, but yeah, that did kind of work, didn't it? Can we stick a 45 here? Yeah, that might have been easier with one of the blue earth pastels actually, I think, where it's a little bit more got the darker purple here, so let's try that. And it kind of works because it's softer, so let's try that. Oh, I like it with the different colours coming in. Huh. What else have I got over here? Ooh, I have some stripes. What can I do with that? Let's try this. Stripes might be slightly harder, just because, like, how are you supposed to do them? I'm not sure how well that's going to work, but we'll see. Oh, actually no, the stripes did work. Go back to my fun blue. I feel like, oh, I've picked up a push pin. Let's move that out of the way. Sit, don't roll off. I feel like yeah. I need these things. You've done some that one, so not so sure about the snowflake, but you know, we've got a Facebook F. Yeah, I think I need continuation of something that way. The question is what? Have you got any other colours? No, I've got browns and golds with me, but none of the reds. I do have a decent purple, but I just don't think it will work on this, so I'll just stick with this blue, I think, for the minute. Like that. Well, you know what? I think we're going to leave it there. I think that was good fun. We've got quite a few different colours going on there. I think the stencils just added another layer, which, yeah, is really cool. Really, really cool. I kind of want to do a bit more scribble, I think, with this. Sometimes it's just too much. There. Ah, that works. We'll just leave it like that. Right, let's sign it. I have no idea on what. Let's use this purple. We'll just sign it in this corner. Like that. And I think we'll call that for a day. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this fun exploration of just working with pastel and textures, and just basically having some fun, getting some stuff down, seeing what works. I think the stencils are pretty cool. Yeah, I think they came out more. I think really I could probably have done less pastel and brought out more of the original lino underneath. And I do that sometimes. You might have seen some of my videos with the blue tits where I did very limited pastel on top of the ink rolling, which I used a brayer for at that time just to give me shapes. So there's lots of things you can do, and hopefully I've encouraged you to kind of just get out there and experiment. Obviously horses are not blue and purple. Sorry to dispel that myth, and it doesn't have a horn, so it's not a unicorn. So check out these other videos that I've been working on recently, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below. And hopefully I will see you all soon. So ta-ta for now.